the City of Atlanta Police. Is that what it's about?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, now, you represent the plaintiff?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Now, there's a lot of discovery you say you haven't gotten. Have y'all been working on that since the motion was filed in February this year?
Well, Your Honor, we attempted to do so on behalf of the plaintiffs. We submitted 3 good faith letters to the City of Atlanta requesting to confer on the outstanding discovery issues. 2 of the letters were met with the city's silence, and the final good faith letter that we sent on February 10th, the city did respond on February 20th, offering to confer 2 to 3 days before the close of discovery. However, the court had issued an order stating that discovery would not extend beyond March 1st. So
Yeah,
we
did extend. When did we extend discovery to? Didn't we sign an order on that?
Yes, Your Honor. The order was signed on November 1st, and the court extended discovery for 90 days until January 31st.
This year.
Yes, Your Honor. And we served limited discovery on November 14th, 2 weeks.
So you're expecting a lot more discovery, right? Response.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
And do we have any more depositions or anything like that we need to take?
We have not been able to schedule depositions because the city has not responded to discovery.
Can we mediate it without discovery?
Counsel, Ms. Cherry, I'm so sorry. Excuse me for one quick second. Kimberly Myers, is she an attorney in this case?
Yes, she is.
Okay, and Alicia Wyatt Bowman is also an attorney, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, sorry, I apologize for the interruption. They were waiting to be admitted to the Zoom call, and I just wanted to make sure that they should be admitted.
Sure.
Thank you.
Now,
Thank you.
do they
Sorry, Ms.
represent
Cherry.
Some of the other parties?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I didn't hear you.
Do they represent some of the other parties?
I know that.
They're also both
yeah.
attorneys for the City of Atlanta.
Okay, then. All
Yes.
right, so you're representing the City of Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
All right. What is it you exactly want in the end of this lawsuit, Ms. Cherry?
Your Honor, we served 10 interrogatories, and over 200 days ago, 8 of 10 of the interrogatories are still outstanding. When we asked the city what's causing the problem, they've given us several different reasons. 1, that they cannot find the documents. 2, that the documents were destroyed in the cyber attack, and that they're still looking for documents that were produced back in 2018. It is our position that we would need some of the documents and some of the discovery in order to proceed to mediation. I think if the city would work with us on that, as we have been asking them to do so since January of this year, I think we might.
I've seen some of the interrogatories. They don't seem to me to be objectionable. Okay, and here's what I think we should do. I think we all should get together. Let's get these interrogatories answered. I'm sorry that it had to wait this long. Let's get these supporting documents requested, and let's get ready and go to mediation with somebody that I think would be appropriate in this case based on the fact that it is law enforcement related. I assume, Ms. Cherry, these are officers who have been passed over.
That's correct, Ron. That is correct.
This recapture program, I would assume that they're retired officers that can collect their pensions and come back and work on a contract basis.
That is correct.
So I've got an understanding of the case.
And in doing so, Your Honor, that process is in violation of the Civil Service Act provision, which requires that promotions are made based on merit, and competitive examinations. These recaptured officers are taking the positions that are designated by the Civil Service Act.
Right, so you are more concerned with the regular officers that are being passed over for promotions by these recaptured officers.
That is correct.
So that's the point of it. So the agreed party are regular, currently employed police officers for the Atlanta Police Department.
Yes, who have passed the civil service exam and who are in line waiting for the
That's what
promotion.
you call civil service eligible.
That's correct.
All right. I want y'all to get together and talk, and let's get these documents, let's get these interrogatories answered. I don't believe your requests are unreasonable. I don't believe they're overly broad. I think they get to the heart of the matter at issue in this lawsuit. And I think that a good person to mediate this case would be former Attorney General Mike Bowers. Y'all know of him and know him?
Yes, Your Honor, and we
Yes,
actually had a mediation that was scheduled for March 17th. However, in light of the COVID-19 pandemic, that has been postponed. However,
General Bowers?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I want to do an order, Ms. Cherry, saying that we're going to work together diligently on these documents, and I don't believe your requests are unreasonable. I've reviewed it. I want the city to respond to that, and I want to see if we can do an order that says that we'll mediate it, but no later than the end of September. Discovery will remain open until the end of the year. Any dispositive motions will be filed in January of next year. They will hear those motions in March and be on an April trial calendar. Now, all that being said, I will no longer be in this division. Come July 1, I'll be in the family division. So I would like to get this mediation scheduled, get y'all meeting in good faith in person and talk about these documents and get this order signed. Are those deadlines and dates acceptable to both parties?
They're
Yes,
acceptable.
yes, Your Honor, but there is one final matter that I would respectfully ask the court to address. Any of the documents that we requested, the city has stated were lost in the cyber attack. But our review of this showed that the responses provided by the city were done so after the cyber attack. So that we won't continue to go around and around, I would ask the court respectfully to address that with the city of Atlanta.
Anything that you say was destroyed in the cyber attack must be proved. And so Ms. Cherry is saying that we got some responses after the cyber attack. So there's no way they could have been destroyed in the cyber attack. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor. It was 4 months after the cyber attack that the city mailed.
Right. So the city's going to be reasonable. You promise me?
The city will be reasonable. And what I will say as far as that argument is concerned is that the electronic versions of the documents were in fact lost. Ms. Cherry was actually an employee of the city's Department of Law at that time. So she's very well aware of the voluminous records that were unfortunately lost in this cyber attack. I was not the counsel of record at the time of the initial discovery phase. However, in this reopened discovery phase, I have become the attorney of record, and I was able to work with a paralegal who had formerly handled this case, who found several boxes of documents. And since that time, I've gone through all of those boxes, Your Honor, and those were the documents that I provided during the supplemental reopened discovery period. And so that's why I had initially informed Ms. Cherry that the documents were lost in the data breach. However, I would continue to try to find them to the best of my ability.
It sounds like to me you're in good faith trying to work with her.
Absolutely, Your Honor.
All right. So if something's lost, let's say in verified pleadings that we have done everything we can to find the hard copy of the documents and explain in detail how and when and what they were lost in the cyber attack. Okay, so Ms. Cherry, you understand what I'm asking you to put in an order?
Yes, Your Honor, I did.
All right. Now, I would ask that y'all reschedule this mediation with General Bowers and split the cost. Reschedule it within this week of when it can be done, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, I appreciate y'all's courtesy and professionalism, and I'm always available if I can help, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Judge,
Yes.
Judge, do you want the order by say mid next week so that you're sure to enter it
Yeah,
before
give
you
me
leave
about
the
10 days.
docket?
I'll give you about 10 days to get me that order, okay? All right,
Yes,
thank y'all. I appreciate y'all's courtesies and professionalism. Have a good day, okay?
Thank you, Your
thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you both.